Hey everybody, it's Chuck and it's time for another Blokees vlog. As we've done before, I'm just going to open the boxes and see what we got. Now, of course, we know what's in the set. I'm just talking about in what order they are and see if I got one of the chase variants. I'll be honest, I never get that lucky, let alone twice in a row, so I don't think I've gotten it. But just to quickly go over, in this set, we got Bumblebee, uh, Gnarl, or is that Slag? I think that's Slag in Triceratops, Robot Mode, Ultra Magnus, which is the third time in a row we're getting the Optimus Prime mold, Sideswipe, Red Alert, uh, Variant Soundwave in a metallic finish. And if you don't get that, you get the regular Soundwave. I do believe the regular Soundwave comes with Laserbeak as well. And then, um, oh god, two of the Constructicons. What is Mixmaster Long Haul? Uh, that was in the last set. I think one of these is not these. This isn't Scrapper. Uh, Not Hook. Scavenger. I think this guy's Scavenger, and that guy with uh, I don't remember. The name escapes me for some point, but I've gone ahead and opened these boxes, and let me just ask right now, if any of you out there know of an easier way to open these boxes, please tell me because my finger is really sore. Also, um, Blokees has an official website, US website. I don't know if the sets are shipped from China. I got people who swear up and down that they are, and I got an equal number of people who swear up and down they're shipping from California, but they're actually, in that regard, they're cheaper than Big Bad Toy Store, and the packaging is in English. Also, besides the color, there is a variant to this Volume 3, and that's they're including the 40 Years of Transformers logo. Now, if you go and order um, the other cases from the Blockies website, they are now coming with that logo. I'm pretty sure all they have up on their website is Volume 1. That's the one with Optimus Prime Megatron, and that is in English. Well, like I said, it's cheaper than Big Bad, but Big Bad, they actually had all three cases in stock. I think unfortunately the only one they have in stock now is Volume Two, but they have um, repacks of they have pre-orders for, I guess, another round of Volume One and Volume Three. So there is that. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and come in from the top here. Oh, and by the way, I did think about opening from the bottom. That's like completely sealed. Like that's even tighter. So I don't know. And if you once we move this tab, we do see that there will be a volume 4, and the teases for volume 4 are Ultra Magnus in its full armor and Shockwave. So I don't see the point in including an Ultra Magnus here. I think it's kind of silly if I'm being honest. Um, Also, this just makes the Volume 2 assortment. They really should have like done it better. I think Volume 1 and Volume 3 were are very top heavy with the big name characters. I think there could have been a better distribution. That's just me. Also, I'm hearing a rumor that sometime within the next year, Blockies will be sold domestically in Walmart. I don't know if that's true. I have no way of checking, but just some food for thought. Be interesting to see how they can do it. Now we're taking a quick look at the instructions. They're actually showing you how to build Soundwave. To be honest with you, I do notice that they did make a slight mistake, and they have you putting the forearms on uh, with the peg hole towards the inside. For Soundwave, you're actually going to want it on the outside, and that's because that's how Laserbeak would perch. So just something there. But I think Soundwave will be one I'll do a little V build of. And then here is you know, Pete's sake, don't slag. It is slag. Okay, did I said slag the second time, right? So yeah, so it's slag, and they show you how to build the dinosaur. Which, if you remember from Grimlock, it's almost the same parts as the robot mode, just configured differently. And then on the back here, they give you some special instructions for the other figures. One thing I'm noticing is they've moved away from the strictly painted faceplate. They are including separate pieces for the eyes. That's kind of cool. A little more detail like that. As you like here with Ultra Magnus, since it's a repaint of Prime, it's just that painted faceplate. I don't know if they're going to go back and redo it. Personally, I don't think they should. And Bone Crusher, Bone Crusher, and Scavenger. Scavenger was the one with the hook. So I completely had this guy wrong. So there you go. But all right, and it looks like we're getting uh, filled in uh, energon cubes and maybe a blast effect with Bumblebee. Also with Bumblebee, uh, you're going to want to have the pegs on the outside because that little wrist monitor would be uh, on the wrist and not handheld. But that's that. Now what I'm gonna do now. These are the bags that have the main parts in it. So we're just going to do a little identification card. So what I like to do is basically from the case, I'm going to tell you where the box is, so you know how they're positioned, and we can compare to see if they are positioned. Wow, we're already 6 minutes in, and I'm just starting this now. Okay, but starting in the lower left corner, this is the first bag, volume 3. Let's see who it is. Uh, I'm thinking this is Red Alert, which is actually one of the ones I was looking for, wanting to build. Uh, it there it is. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Hey, I was right. It's Red Alert. So we're going to put this box aside because I'm actually going to build that right away because I was looking forward to the side swipe Red Alert mold. So that's lower left, first row. Now we're going to the middle of the first row. Let's see who this is. Uh, yeah, you can these bags with like the main pieces, they don't have a cut tab. The ones that have the joint pieces have the cut tab. Just so in case you're wondering. Oh, this is interesting. Right next to him, his buddy Sideswipe. So that's kind of cool. I really only want to build one right away, so we're going to stick with Red Alert. I just think color-wise. Oh, I just noticed something. I don't know if this was in Red Alerts, but they got one of those little preservative things in there. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, let's do a little. I'm gonna put you back in the middle. Um, real quick, let's check that out. I mean, I ain't. Nope. Just in side swipes did they have the sailor packet for freshness. I mean, I've never known these kits to be rude or anything, so so I don't need mind to keep them. We don't want to accuse them of being fresh. Yes, I just made a joke. Sue me. All right, so now we're going to the lower right-hand corner, first row. Let's see who it is. Uh, and we're gonna pop this open. Oh, yes, it was the other one I was looking for. You folks know who that is. You can tell right away. It is Bumblebee. So basically, the front row is Red Alert, Bumblebee, and Red Alert, Sideswipe, and Bumblebee. So start now. Now let's see also if, like the other cases, the back row is going to be all Decepticons. So now we're moving to the middle row on the left. So let's pop this open. You know what? I'm gonna guess that this is going to be. the Ultra Magnies. And I'm wrong. This is Slag in its robot mode. So, and Slag comes with a sword, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. But a lot of pieces there, a lot of extra pieces. You between the two, if it's like Grimlock, you're going to end up with extra bits left over. So there is some customization to it. So let's pull this one out. And could this be Slag in its Dinobot, in its dinosaur mode? I'm going to say no, because this seems rather small. And I'm right. It is one of the Constructicons. It is Bone Crusher. Now, thankfully, Bone Crusher and Scavenger come with their weapons. Or, Scrapper. I'm already screwing up the name of the guy. So that's kind of cool. That was a disappointment with the last wave that those two did. And that was middle row, middle box, just so you know. This is middle row all the way to the right box. So let's see if it's the other Constructicon. So they've kind of ruined my theory because the back row is not going to be all Decepticons. So, and this is, oh my God, you're kidding me. No, no. It's Soundwave. It's the variant. It's the all chrome variant. Two in a row, I've gotten the variant from this set, from these cases. This is incredible. Wow. So I'm putting this off to the side. This was actually the third one I wanted to build. I am definitely going to build this on camera now. There's the cassette door. I think that's supposed to be Rumble in there. But wow, I have never gotten that lucky. It's an all chrome. They didn't change the eyes. I thought they would change the eye color. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? No, that was just the cassette door. Here's the cassette. So that is Rumble. It's a separate, the cassette's a separate piece. I just thought the cassette door was separate. Wow. Wow. I am floored. You know, you know what I said about Big Bad being the Blocky store being cheaper? And I've got a piece here stuck. Hold on a sec. The Blocky store being cheaper. Um, I just might stick with Big Bad because two in a row I've gotten the variant. Wow, that is cool. I am happy. So yeah. So middle row all to the right is going to be Soundwave. Which version of Soundwave? Who knows? Now we're going to back row all the way to the left. Wow, I am just okay. This is going to be Slag in its dinosaur mode because I could just see this was a thick bag, and I'm right. Uh, but let's see if I can get the card, the little ID card, just to confirm. And I am like, guys, you have no idea how excited I am. So there's Slag. Wow, that's just really cool. That really is. And let me tell you, the Grimlock variant that I had from Volume 2, it was so shiny that a the little table lamp from my living room was catching it, and my mom thought there was some sort of like light on over by my computer where I had Grimlock. That's how bright how reflective and shiny it was. I had to tell her no, it was it was the light hitting the figure. But all right, so we're moving on, and this is the back row, middle row three, back row, and it's the middle box. Let's see who it is, and this is the other Constructicon. There it is. There's the card. Ugh, oh boy, and this is Scavenger. All right, so I'm like still just in awe that that I got the variant. So, wow. I mean, I had mentioned the rumor about Walmart getting these. I don't see how Walmart would be able to sell blind boxes because you guys are going to want the whole set. And unless you get there when they put unless they're selling the sealed cases too, you're not going to be able to do that because, I mean, obviously the idea is you trade a double for one you don't have, but unfortunately, because on the boxes here, they give you the chances of getting these in a case. Um, and by the way, that variant Soundwave, like Grimlock, 1 out of 36. So the fact that I got two in a row like that, um, but that's the point. Putting those ratios on, that gives value to these figures. So I mean, it's like who is going to trade a Bumblebee for a Sideswipe, or like a Nemesis Prime or the IDW Shattered Glass Prime for like a Bumblebee or a Sideswipe. And you're certainly not. Nobody's going to trade a Scavenger for the variant of Soundwave or Grimlock. See, now that I got two in a row of those variants, I kind of want to see if I can buy somewhere that Wave 1 variant Optimus Prime. And obviously, the last figure is the Ultra Magnus. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they've included a new axe weapon, but the fact that in Wave 4 or Volume 4, we're getting Magnus with the armor, unless they're going to do something crazy where it's just the armor and you can add it onto this figure. Um, I don't see this being necessary. They say DW. Oh, this is like supposed to represent the Dreamwave because Dreamwave was the like one of the first pieces of fiction, if not the first, that showed Ultra Magnets without the armor. So there you go. Um, Definitely, I'm going to build that sound wave on a video. But oh man, I am so excited. I just can't believe this happened. But that's your volume 3 of the Blokees model kits. Let's just boom. Uh, Definitely another winner. I'll say volume 1 was excellent. Volume 2 was eh. Volume 3, excellent again. So, like, I think these are out of stock right now at Big Bad, and I don't think the Blocky store has them up yet. But keep an eye out, and keep an eye out for my review. We'll take a closer look at the figures after they've been built. This is your old pal Chuck, and I'll see you